Riff, welcome to Retro Music Review UK, where I take songs from the past, play them on an old school CD player, talk over them and tell you what I think about them. So today I'm going to do a song that one of my closest comedian friends will be very interested in me reviewing this one, because I know this was one of their absolute favourite songs and they love this band, so she knows who she is. She's going to love me doing this one. I'm finally going to do it, Laura. I'm doing it at last. Here we go. The first of two I'm going to do. We're going to do Symposium's Farewell to Twilight today. Brit-pop scenes here, like Oasis, Elastica, Blur, all that. But then towards the tail end of the 90s, you got what we call the Brit rock scene, where you had bands like Symposium, and you also had like Three Colours Red, and a few others who I can't remember off the top of my head, who were dubbed this Brit rock. Now, Symposium were one of these enemy fodder BTSTB bands. The guy who was the lead singer in it, he was very over the top. He was infamous for like stage diving during the concert and that. It was basically a bunch of 20-something men just making a lot of noise with guitars, and the enemy thought they were the best thing ever at the time and hailed them as like brilliant. Now, musically it is my kind of thing. I do like the 90s rock, obviously, hence why I'm making this channel. They had a few top 40 hits, namely Farewell to Twilight, The Answer to Why I Hate You, Fair Weather Friend, I think were the only three that made the top 40. But I will look it up in the Virgin Book of Hit Singles to see if I was right. Is my memory deceiving me? Were they the only three that made the top 40? I'm pretty sure they were. I'm into the T's here. Ringo Starr, Status Quo. Here we go. Let's try and find Symposium here. SY. So they'll be here somewhere. Sylvia, Symposium, UK male vocal instrumental group, and there we are. They were on the Infectious, they were on the indie label, which meant that they would frequently be in the indie and rock chart on the chart show. So they had, and I'm spot on, there were three top 40 hits. We had Farewell to Twilight, the first one, The Answer to Why I Hate You, number 25, 32, Fair Weather Friend, number 25, and the other three didn't make the top 40. We had Average Man, 45, Bury You, 41, and Blue, 48. My memory did get me right there. There were three UK top 40 hits. I'm going to do this one, Farewell to Twilight, now, and I'm going to do Fair Weather Friend. The Answer to Why I Hate You, sorry, I have got it, I think I have got it in the collection here, but I'm not mad on that one. These are the two I like, so these are the two I want to talk about. So let's talk about the artwork here. Now, I remember going in to the Virgin Megastore the Sunday this charted, I mean the week after, like the Tuesday, Wednesday. I remember going in and looking at the rack, as like I would frequently do on the Virgin Megastores, and looking at the artwork on this and thinking it looked weird. Somebody kissing a camel. It looks like some weird person kissing a camel in the sunset. I don't know what the story behind this photograph is, but it's an interesting one. It makes a good cover, and that says rock music to me. You look at that picture and you say, yep, that's definitely a rock band. Besides, you have their logo. Of course, that was the trademark of the 90s era rock bands. They'd all have their own little trademark and their own little like self-made logo. Again, this is kind of a good thing. I like this sort of do-it-yourself approach to music. And then you have the art, where they're pretty basic stuff. Of course, this is one of the classics where this is a CD single that's hidden inside a CD album case, and that's always been the way. With this, I haven't done this right. This is actually as it was. I actually found this in a charity shop that obviously had thrown out all their CD singles, but the people who work in charity shops these days don't always know what they're doing, and they'd obviously, any CD single they chuck them out because nobody buys them. But they leave all the albums out, and of course they're confused. They don't realise that this is actually a single. This was hidden in a rack of albums, and I think I only paid 50p for it. So it was a good find. I like little things like that. It's little gems like that. Now, when you're trying to do it now, obviously back in the day, you'd have to pay $3.99 for this in Virgin. Now, I remember hearing this on the UK Top 40 Countdown and liking it at the time. I didn't have this back in the day, but I had a Shine cassette, Shine 8. I had the double cassette and it was on that. So that's how I used to listen to this back in the day. But now, of course, I have the CD single of it. So we're gonna pop it in the player and have a listen, even though I know exactly what this sounds like. It begins straight away with your standard rock riff. We're going to get straight into it. So here we go. Air guitar alert. Yep, young 20-something rock star. Wannabe rock star. I like the lyrics to this a lot. It's building and we're getting to it's going to build to a chorus. You know, it's The pits and woes of a 20-something talking about his girlfriend. Not a bad thing. And now here comes the aggression, and you can see the stage dive coming. And there's the... And we're into the chorus. All I've got is the music video in my head of like where he's stage diving. It's like them walking around the streets somewhere and I intercut with them in concert. Their concerts were infamous, like I said, for these stage diving and, you know, extrovert. Second verse. You know. If you're not into this kind of thing, you call it whiny 20-something-year-old, you know, whining about his girlfriend. Music's subjective, and this is just, I like rock music like this. That's my thing, I like it. 2, 3, 4. You can't see, but my toes tapping here. The bridge is coming in a minute. I love the bridge in this song. Here it comes. I love that, Brett. I didn't want this channel to become that, where I play a song and it would just be me going, oh, I love this bit, but I've ended up doing that. Certain songs where the bridge is the best bit, this is one of them. I just love that bridge. What's he saying in the background? Okay, and to bring the song down to a close at the end, we're going to strip back in a second. Here it comes. Strip back chorus. 3 minutes. That's all you need. You know, it's a power pop song. It's a nice bit of feedback. I'm talking over here. You know, that thing with the guitars feeding back and they leave it in the final mix. I like that. Again, that's something that Nirvana used to do that a lot. And Nevermind has a lot of that, where they leave a lot of the feedback in and stuff. Still going. There we go. So that was Symposium, Farewell to Twilight. Symposium, I know for a fact they broke up not long after. They didn't have that much of a career. And as someone may correct me on this, didn't some of the members of Symposium go on to become in Hell? Well, I know that at least one of them was in Hell for Heroes, which was a later band in like the early. That was Hell is for Heroes was composite. It was Symposium and Three Colours Red band members, if my Wikipedia reading serves me correctly on that one. So that was Symposium's Farewell to Twilight. I've been Roger Swift. Please hit subscribe for more videos. They're going to come more regularly. Oh, and I thought I'd show you this. That's what's over there. That's what's over there. And if you're interested to know, behind the camera, in case lots of people like to know, that is what is behind my camera as I'm doing all this. That's basically what's there. As you can see, my record player there.